So we're able to see the continuance of the influence that G. Stanley Hall and Wundt actually put into the world of psychology. So notably, we continue to see the influences within the same zeitgeist of the late 1800s, and as if he is able to be able to form the American Psychological Association. So that was actually put together and formed by G. Stanley himself. So I think within this time frame, he was influenced by that of Wundt being able to do the first experimental lab right after him, and so it got him thinking on other collaborative things he could understand and try to understand. So I think he was influenced within this area of Wundt and being able to focus on being able to promote communication, application within science and society to be able to improve lives. I think it is vitally important to mention at this time in the world, we were going through a very economic depression in the 1800s, and so I think it was a sense of being able to have a better life and seeking for that better life, in which G. Stanley sought out and Wundt sought out as well. And so I think they really brought forth these efforts to be able to improve the space they were living in. Being able to expand on the subject of the brain gave people the ability to think about other things, not just their problems. So I think this is really beneficial in learning. I think it's just vitally important when we are going through a hard time, and I think this showcases, both of these people, showcases that the ability that they have when they just venture out and seek, and especially in psychology, and being able to understand that of the mind. Hall also became the first president of the association, which is awesome. The American Psychological Association gave the people from the late 1800s the ability to better understand and communicate, the clarity of expressions being able to be standardized within the organization as a whole of research and papers. The APA process gave psychologists the ability to have clinical practical guidelines about treatments and within clinics when dealing with certain conditions. So this is when it got brought forth before the prehistoric and the Greco-Roman thought. So this was after, and so I think it's evident to say that they were looking for the good in mental health. Not that it's not good, but they were trying to be able to better understand it, and themselves trying to better understand it, being able to reciprocate that and tell the public and what they were trying to understand. So the APA process was evidently, it helped in being able to understand these different areas.